I'm an online business coach, and even though I've helped people make thousands of dollars online, there are still times where even I feel like a fraud. And I've realized that this is something almost all business owners feel, and it's called imposter syndrome. In this video, I'm going to explain why you feel imposter syndrome and how you can overcome it so you can feel good about your content and your business. And just so there's no confusion, I want to start by looking at the definition of imposter syndrome that I grabbed off of dictionary.com. So imposter syndrome is the anxiety or self-doubt that results from persistently undervaluing one's competence and active role in achieving success, while falsely attributing one's accomplishments to luck or other external forces. So in short, it means that you doubt yourself and you diminish the work that you put in to succeed, and you say maybe I just got lucky, or you say I pretty much just stole this idea from that other guy, so I feel like I'm a fraud. However, you should never overlook the fact that even if you're just using another person's idea, there is so much work that goes into using it to become successful. It's very rare that people have original ideas anymore, but what makes it unique is how you deliver it and how you add your own personal perspective or twist to it. I mean, think about how much work it is to build a successful business with an idea you heard before. Let's say you want to start a coaching business helping people lose weight. You have to do research, you have to pick a specific group of people to help, decide exactly what you want to help them with and how you're going to help them. You have to gain the knowledge so that you can help them. You have to script out a video, edit, shoot, and upload the video. You have to talk to people, make sales, and then you have to coach people and actually get them results. There are a lot of fitness coaches out there and a lot of fitness content, but that doesn't mean that you aren't valuable and that people won't appreciate your content and your coaching. There is so much work that you have to do if you want to build something useful, helpful, or successful, and there's no reason to feel like an imposter. So take a second and recognize all the work that you're putting in to make even a little bit of progress. Now, I help new online coaches overcome imposter syndrome all the time, and I help them build their coaching business so they can make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. If you want to know if I can help you do the same thing, you can book a free call with me by clicking the link in the description below, and we can see if you're a good fit to work with me one-on-one. So if you want some help, click the link below and book in your free call. Now, when it comes to making content, the reason you might be suffering from imposter syndrome and not wanting to even make that content is because you feel like whatever you're sharing has already been shared before, and you risk coming off as unoriginal. And God forbid that people on the internet start criticizing you. But think about it for a second. The way you learned to start speaking English was by hearing your parents speak it, and then you copied them and you copied what they said. This is just how you practice. And it's the same thing with content. If you hear something that's super helpful or inspirational, just make your own version of it and upload it. That's literally what I'm doing right now. So I'm not telling you to do anything that me or thousands of other creators aren't doing already. It's like how you might go onto YouTube or SoundCloud and listen to someone do a cover of one of your favorite songs. Now, the cover song isn't an original song, but it might turn out that you like the cover more than the original. And that can just be because of the person's tone or the way that they delivered it. It's the same thing with content. You might be taking an idea that's been told 100 times before by 100 different people, but because you're unique, when you say it, there might be a lot of people that relate to it more, or it sticks with them better just because it came from you. As long as you're being authentic, it doesn't matter if it's been done before, because it can still help people when they hear it again or when they hear it from somebody different. Sometimes people need to hear things more than once before it sticks, or maybe they forgot about it because they heard it so long ago and your content can remind them. And that's pretty cool in my opinion. Now, what about imposter syndrome when you're teaching or coaching another person? When you're an online coach, you might have imposter syndrome for a few reasons. Maybe you haven't helped anyone before, or you might have not gotten the results yourself, or you feel like you aren't as good as other people who are teaching the same thing. But there's an easy fix. The best way to overcome imposter syndrome when you're just starting out is to help just one person for free. That way, there's no pressure because they haven't given you any money. And you get practice coaching someone so that when you get them results, you know your process works and there's no reason to feel like an imposter. And even if you personally haven't seen the result yet, if you get someone else the result, your confidence will skyrocket. Now, most likely there will be other people teaching the same thing as you who might even be better than you. And that's okay, because just like content, people will come to you because they vibe with you. They like you and they want to learn from you. So don't get in your own head about this and just get started. All right, so we covered a lot. To recap, feeling imposter syndrome is totally normal. Just remember that most ideas you've seen have already existed for a long time. So just because someone else has said something, it doesn't mean it isn't valuable for you to say it again. And just because there are other coaches with more experience in the same niche as you, it doesn't mean that there aren't people who would rather work with you. So go ahead and make that content, help people for free, and then go and get you some paid clients. I know you got this. I'm confident that you can do this on your own, but sometimes having another person show you the way can get you to your goal a lot easier and a lot faster. So if you want one-on-one help from me starting your online coaching business and scaling to $5,000 to $10,000 a month in 90 days, click the link in the description and you can book a free call with me to see if I'm able to help you hit your goals. Stop feeling like an imposter, go put in the work and book that call with me if you want to see some results faster. I'll catch you in the next video.